Hi, I'm Jenna Reinbach. I was chosen to participate in the recent Youth Dialogue Forum organized by the Parliamentary Millennium Programme Bokamoso Barono held in Cape Town. It's not every day that a person gets to do good, and all that is required is to look inside yourself and make that change. We live in a world that's very different to the world our grandparents grew up in. We live in a world that is filled with harsh realities, social challenges, and moral dilemma. A world that requires us to emanate light and demands our active involvement into turning problems into opportunities. To prove a point, we compiled footage of a school in Matubatuba called Umfolozi Primary School. The school is located in a built-up area in town. Some of the learners have no classrooms, textbooks, nor toilet facilities. The learners often attend school hungry, and currently there are no feeding schemes available to the school. Imagine if this is the learning conditions of a school in a built-up area. Imagine what the rural school's conditions must be like.
A newly appointed teacher here at Umfolozi, how do you feel your first day here today, but now you don't have a class, your class is under the tree?
Well, you know, when you come out of varsity, you do expect that everything is going to be done for you. But at the same time, I look at it as a blessing in disguise, because with your first year, you have to have the best of both worlds. And I've been to schools where they have everything and all the resources, but you don't actually feel a connection with those children because they feel like they're privileged. And when you come to a school like this that has wonderful children, but the resources aren't there, then you feel as if you are making a difference, and it's your first year. So it's amazing. I don't mind it all. I mean, obviously I have to deal with the hot weather and in the rain sometimes, but I think we'll be fine.
There were 8 classrooms built and sponsored by the Japanese community. The Department of Education have been unable to assist the school thus far, even though the school was founded 50 years ago. MSc Senzu Mngunu visited the school last week Friday, but no feedback has been received, even though the school situation was presented to the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal about a year ago. My conscience demands of me to ask a few questions. How do we expect a student to give their best when their last meal may have been yesterday? How can a student remain positive and hopeful when there's schooling underneath a tree? It would be lovely to adopt a feeding scheme in the school. Perhaps our motto could be, "Your child is my child." At the moment, the school is in dire need of 12 classrooms. The number of pupils attending the school are increasing rapidly because despite a lack of resources, the school results and quality of education is high. About 4 computers were donated by a local small business called North Shore Trading. The school has a library, but it needs to be upgraded and has an incredible shortage of books. In addition to this, the school requires a computer lab. According to the chairman of the school, Mr. Tim Nube said, they need assistance from anybody who is able to assist, as the school is in prefabs and some classrooms are still held under the trees. Let's stand together and build a better future for these children together. In order for South Africa to be changed for our own common good, we need to appreciate what we already have in this country. It's a process. If we are grateful for what we already have, it would help us to have a positive mindset, and by listening to the plight of others and helping less fortunate people, we'll be able to put our own problems into perspective. I believe people who live selflessly and who do good feel that they have a purpose and will be less prone to suffer from negativity and depression. The human spirit yearns to do good, and by doing good, we can achieve beyond the normal parameters of possibility. I'm Jenna Reinbach, Matubatuba.